Hey everybody, and welcome to Mike Nierychlo Online, sharing my love for people, wine, food, and all things made passionately. Today's show, quick little episode. We're searching for a little bit of value in the wine world today. So both these wines today coming under screw cap. Both wines meant to be opened and enjoyed now, not wines meant for the cellar. Wines more or less for a good time. Alright, let's get right into it. First one we're doing. Spend for a while on the floor there. First one we're doing. This is the Carmen Reserva Sauvignon Blanc from Chile. It's their 2010 vintage. Sauvignon Blanc, popular grape of New Zealand, kind of grown all over the world. More northern France, kind of the Sancerre area, things like that. Anyway, let's see what this one has to say. Suggested retail, 14 bucks. So, slightly maybe bridging outside of value there. We'll see how the wine plays out. Alright, let's get right into it. Typical Sauvignon Blanc color. There it is. How do you like my new intro, by the way? I had fun making it. Smashing bottles on the floor is pretty cool. Alright, so what do we smell on this wine? Right off the bat, it smells like Sauvignon Blanc. It's got some bright, really interesting tropical aromas. I'm going to venture into almost pear meets apple meets a little bit of papaya. It's a pineapple. It's quite an aromatic nose, actually. It's quite bright. Now, it's got a very classic Sauvignon Blanc thing going on. Sauvignon Blanc often has a very green note to it. When I say green, it's kind of that vegetal, almost earthy green. Often comes across as like green bell pepper, which I'm getting a lot of that on here. Kind of green bell pepper meets chives. Nice nose. It's got a lot of things going on. All right, bottoms up. Okay. I like that. Found some value for you today. Balanced palate. The greenness you get of the Sauvignon Blanc, that green kind of bell pepper, doesn't come through so much on the palate. It comes through as almost more of a minerality. It's got a nice, just kind of wet stone, something like that. Just kind of that nice, almost limestone minerality sort of flavor. Gives it a little bit of savoriness. But what really comes through on the palate is the tropical notes. I get a lot of almost papaya meets kind of guava, pineapple. And believe it or not, a little bit of white grape juice. Yeah, nice wine. I enjoy that. So according to my wine rating system, in the tab above you, I'm going to place this wine good. We'll call it good. So it's better than decent, where in my rating system, decent says it better be good value. It's good wine. I like this one. 14 bucks. Sauvignon Blanc from Chile. Another variety from a great part of the world. Chile, a great big up-and-comer. Also going to be the feature of the 2012 Vancouver International Wine Festival. Anyway, let's try out the next wine. Next wine is from Washington State. Washington State, the state right below us here, up in British Columbia. Downstage, Washington State, super interesting part of the world. Wineries popping up everywhere down there. There's great little kind of boutique areas. You get Walla Walla, all these neat little corners. Columbia Valley, things like that. I believe Columbia Valley. Anyway, this is from Columbia Crest. This is their Two Vines Sauvignon Blanc. Let's have a look at that. Washington State wine. And this one suggested retail $15. Now we're talking Canadian prices here, so these are still in the realm of value for Canada, if they taste all right. Okay, let's get right into this. Yeah, give my glass a little bit of a rinse. Washington State, it's neat. Some of the varieties up there, you get a lot of really, how do you put it? Some of the varieties just come through with a little extra something to them. Like Washington State just definitely has a signature to it, and I really enjoy what's going on down there. So this is their Cab Sav. Did I say the vintage? What's this? This is their 08. What do we smell? On the nose. Not as much. Definitely coming off the first one, obviously a white aromatic variety. Off the first one, this is not as aromatic of a wine. but a nice nose. That said, it's single varietal Cab Sav. You get a lot of that dark cherry, like dark cherry skin meets kind of black currant. Little bit of kind of spice, almost I would say a hint of pepper. Hint of pepper, and a little bit of like earth, some dirt in there. Little bit. On the palate. Comes through nicely. Simple sipper. I'm definitely going to classify this as a simple sipper. I know I'm tasting Cabernet. I know I'm tasting black cherries with a little bit of kind of, again, we want some green vegetable on here. Black currants, or sorry, black cherries, some of that green bell pepper, and it's got a nice oak program to it. Giving a little bit of that kind of caramel butterscotch coffee area. Simple wine. Like I said, not a heck of a lot going on. First one I think as a white, nice bright aromatic wine, better value, cheaper wine. So according to my rating system on this one, we're going to go decent. You know what? I'm going to say decent plus for this one. Decent plus. Both decent value wines. Cool. Thank you, Chile. Thank you, Washington State. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching today. Remember, this stuff in my glass, grape juice gone bad, wine, depretentiousized. See you on the next episode.